Welcome back to my channel, Madden Backlog series. Today's Madden 25 video is Madden 25 Deep Dive. Before we get too deep into this, please click the like icon, click the subscribe and notification icon so you will be informed when a new video has been posted. I'm going to go through the Madden 25 Deep Dive video along with their blog on Madden 25 Gameplay Deep Dive. With these two EA resources, let's go over any positive, negative, and the potential wait and see reveals of the game.
Hey everyone, Greg Olson here, and welcome to the Madden NFL 25 Gameplay Deep Dive. Today, we're talking about Boom Tech.
EA spends more time with catchy new names than they do in getting the gameplay right,
which integrates real-world physics into the Field Sense system, revolutionizing one-on-one tackling to give players ultimate control on the field.
This is important because you will hear physics-based as you have the past. I keep telling you, do not drink the Kool-Aid. You will not hear them say this in their videos, but here it is on their blog.
Physics-based gameplay in Madden 25 delivers an all-new tackling system, improved ball carrier balance logic, and a reloaded timing-based hit stick, delivering increased gameplay variety and authentic physical outcomes. A physics-driven tackle in Madden 25 consists of 3 unique stages: pre-impact, impact, and post-impact. As a result of the physics behind each one-on-one tackle, the same tackle start animation can produce countless results based on the factors like the combined momentum of the players, the angle of impact, weight, speed, strength, and player ratings.
This looks positive, but I do wonder if there are variations with the stumbles where the player actually falls. I haven't seen a stumble fall. Is it always a recovery? My other issue is with abilities, like the college football game, where the abilities kind of override all of this physics that you see in demonstration of the tackle. I also don't want this to be used as an excuse for poor tackling that scripts the games against the console.
As the defender initiates a hit, you'll see the ball carrier anticipate the incoming defender and brace for contact.
They don't say this in the video, but look for this when you're being tackled. If you can just keep going like you're near the goal line and you don't brace for that tackle.
Here, the player still has complete control to change direction or perform a skill move like a juke, truck, or stiff arm, which affects the point of impact and resulting action. Upon impact, the system considers
What I like about this tackle is the player does not immediately stop from a side dive tackle. He still manages to travel forward about 2 yards.
various factors like timing, momentum, weight, speed, strength, and player ratings to determine the power and direction of the tackle. A smaller defender, like a DB in the secondary or a player with less momentum, may struggle to stop a strong runner who can deflect contact and gain extra yards. On the other hand, a bigger defender will stop a smaller ball carrier in their tracks, with little to no forward momentum after the point of impact. Physics in Madden 25 informs one-on-one tackling for more variety, dynamism, and control, giving players the outcome they expect on every play. To celebrate it,
I've never been a fan of this feature. It has always been unrealistic and more arcade-like. If the defender can just stand there and especially coming off or while in a block, deliver a hit stick, then nothing has changed. Many times it should have resulted in a reach tackle. Also, will tackles take into account an offensive lineman between them and the ball carrier when triggering the supposed physics-based tackles?
its 20th anniversary, we've reloaded the hit stick with a new skill-based mechanic where a player's timing and angle of approach matter. If a tackle is timed too early or too late, its power will be reduced or less effective. But when a hit stick is timed perfectly, plays can be stopped just as fast as they started. New on-screen feedback provides info on hit timing, while UI and sound effects make a perfect hit stick feel that much more satisfying. There's more.
Okay, this was an opportunity to address my earlier question about player stumbles that result in a fall, and it did not. It is important because the console-driven team players don't get shoestring tackled and rarely stumble to a fall, while your players do.
More to physics-based gameplay than just tackling. With the new ball carrier balance system, players will feel physics-driven broken tackles, stumbles, and balance recovery reactions that are also determined by momentum and impact direction. Hit quality, ratings, and the abilities of the players involved, as well as the ball carrier's body position, will result in more variation and realism in the run game. All ball carrier and tackling abilities have been modified to work together with the new physics system, and in some cases, new abilities have been created. For more on abilities, check out the Gridiron Notes blog. In the NFL, blocking at the line is a strategic chess match, and updates to pass blocking provide more control to adjust schemes.
This has the potential to be a positive improvement. I've always said there should be more blocking options, and now as a gamer, you can see what that blocking logic is. My only question is, will this be the same for running plays, as well as play action plays? I don't like calling offensive line adjustments on run plays that are meaningless.
In Madden 25, players can choose between 8 pass blocking adjustments before the snap. For the first time ever, visual cues will highlight each offensive lineman's specific target play art, as well as how this will change based on the blocking scheme. Defenders not accounted for will be marked with the Hot Defender icon, so players can decide who to block and who to strategically throw hot off of. New pocket building logic, along with hundreds of new blocking animations, naturally boosts engage pressure to form the pocket more authentically.
It would have been nice if they had a play where the quarterback actually stepped up to make the throw.
So quarterbacks can step up to make clutch throws when the protection is right.
I know that they're trying to sell you on this new catching control, but for the most part, we've seen this one-handed catch after Odell Beckham's catch, and then they just went overboard with it. There were no constraints to it, so to speak. And I see that pretty much happening again. All of these, for the most part, with the exception, I think, of one throw, they caught the ball. It would be nice if they had provided a catch with the player being hit and dropping the ball. That would have kind of put my mind a little bit at ease. But right now, all I'm seeing are these catches from any angle, which doesn't make sense because some of them look like they just basically glue into the receiver's hand. The other thing is, I still don't see any stumble falls, with the exception of the possession catch. You see players reaching out for these one-hand grabs, and not one time did you see anybody make the catch and go to the ground. So that's another concern that I have about the realism of some of the features that they put into the game.
Madden 25 introduces brand new catching mechanics and animations that deliver more control at the catch point, more catching variety, and the ability to combine catch types together. Pull off amazing one-hand grabs with the all-new spectacular catch button, which provides a larger catch radius, but also increases the chance of a drop or pass breakup. With this mechanic, players can now modify aggressive, run after catch, and secure catch inputs, providing the ability to change the catch type mid-animation, which wasn't possible before. These catching improvements give players the ability to pull off highlight-worthy grabs with more control on every button press.
This will be interesting to see because usually this gives those scripted games against the console the advantage. So this will be a wait and see with regard to whether this is an improvement or not.
To give players more tools as a ball carrier, we've revamped the right stick to further enhance skill move control. A new hezi step combined with the new fake-out logic gives players the ability to trigger CPU defender breakdowns. From there, combo new back jukes, spins, cuts, and other skill moves for unique fake-outs that weren't possible before.
Okay, pre-play signature authenticity animations are cool, but did they think it through? For the QB, did they include the rush to hike the ball outside of this signature animation?
For added realism both during gameplay and between snaps, we've introduced a variety of signature animations. Unique run styles for superstar players, along with signature pre-snap behaviors from quarterbacks and receivers, blur the line between Madden 25 and the real game. Visible pre-play communication between players will also make the line of scrimmage feel more dynamic and alive, while intelligent adjustments and hand signals change based on the types of plays being called.
Watch the Kansas City play because I don't get why the defender did not play up on that receiver. That is not how the play was successful when they called it. I do like custom stems, but again, I don't want to see the console getting cheesy 3rd and 15 plus yard first downs because of it. And I don't see any reverse or trick plays displayed in this video.
For increased play calling depth, some of the most exciting new plays from the league have been added to each of the 32 teams' playbooks. A few highlights from last season in Madden 25 include Miami's cheat motion and Kansas City's Super Bowl winning corn dog. In addition to unique plays like these, more route concepts and custom route stems change the length of the initial route for complete hot route control. With the addition of the defense.
Before we go to the defensive switch stick, let me share one positive, if I'm reading this right. No play limit with custom playbooks. So I can truly say that will be a plus with me. Now the downside is it appears custom playbooks won't be available for online games at launch. I will have to wait for a future update. That could be anywhere between September and when the season is over with EA. I don't understand this custom audibles either. We already have custom audibles that carry over from game to game. So maybe I'm misunderstanding what that means.
Switch stick.
My concern here is, will it switch to the right player?
We've introduced a new defensive meta where players can quickly switch their user coverage with a flick of the right stick, adding control while lurking in the secondary on passing plays. And Madden 25 will, of course, include the new NFL hybrid kickoff rules, where players can experiment with the new rules and strategies before we see it in the regular season.
Not much to say here. Hopefully you are caught up on the rules for this new NFL kickoff.
Pre-order the MVP bundle to get EA Sports Madden NFL 25 and EA Sports College Football 25.
That does it for my Madden 25 Deep Dive. I do like the potential with the offensive line adjustments and custom playbooks not being limited by play count. Those are my favorites. I will toss in custom stems as well. The rest is going to be wait and see. I'm curious to see if the manual reverse plays are included as well. I don't have much time, but later this week I will come out with my annual Madden pre-release 5-minute check video, where it will only take 5 minutes to check if various Madden backlog issues continue to exist. Also, please make sure you help to get the word out by sharing this video. No monetization is involved here. I'll check back with you later.